fast to our customers. Join our mission and choose from thousands of loads on Amazon Relay. Whether you're using your own trailer or ours, be part of our vast delivery network and book loads on the go with fast 7 control. Qualified carriers get free access to our load-borne steady work opportunities. So if you're looking for spot work or contracts, log into your Amazon Relay account and book your next load today.
Good morning. Oh, how you doing, Lena? I'm just making a smoke. And is it gonna? Hey, Logan Paul, Jake Paul. That's a good number, Lena. That's a fantastic number, honey. 1 second. That's a great number, chick. And like I told you, I didn't know anything about when you were being upset, and I told you, as soon as I see that cunt, she's gone. You know, she's tried to link up with, she's tried to reach out to me on Instagram, telling me I blocked her from the live. Yeah, I know I blocked you from the live. You know, you were fucking calling my mate names and upsetting her, so you can fuck off. How about that? If you really cared about your mates, you won't let nobody fucking take the piss. Even if they're the biggest donator to the channel, I've got rid of her. She's the biggest donator to this channel. But here, fuck her money. You know, nobody's gonna upset my friend. And even if it means me losing out on money, well, so be it. You know. Wagwan. The sun never shines on TV. Oh, me. Scott, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, what do you reckon? Fix! To me. To me. Down. 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 Hey, Andrew. I know it is. Of course it is. Nobody's going to buy that fight. Not after the Jake Paul Tyson fight. Someone spanners are going. 2 of them are going. Shout out to me countryman who betrayed me. How can it be? The sun always shines onto you. Hold me close to your heart. Touch me. First one this morning. How can it be? The sun always shines. Anyway, how are you all doing? It's cold out. I was just out for the morning run, you know. Then I can have a smoke. Wasn't much of a run, but it'll do. I like a flavour the odd time, you know.
Make your browser fast. Make your browser safe.
Yeah, fucking hell, bro. I wish it was. I like that, and I'll smoke a lot of it in one. Then I'll make another one. I don't pass my shit to no one. You know what I mean? Make your own. It's Wednesday. Good morning. You're the closest to heaven. What are you up to, Scott? You're trying to cause trouble. If you ever come to the UK, bro, here, come see me. If you ever come to Manchester, come see me. Hey, and I have somewhere for you to stay too if you want. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. I just want you to know. It tastes nice, fruity, very fruity for a change, rather than shit Stardog. I've tried to get medical cannabis because I'm on antipsychotics. They won't give it to me. You can get a prescription to get weed in England. I don't know whether you can do it in Ireland. Can you do it in Ireland? Yeah, it bleeds just to know you're alive. Cause I don't think that they'd understand. I just want you to know.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you'd never be, but all the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So I start a revolution from my cause you said the brains I had went to my
Now, you know what? I fancy a bit of Neil Diamond, you know. No, I don't want to play jackpot fucking free spins. Fuck off, Crystal. One out of that. Will Smith slapped you in your fucking face and you did nothing. Fuck off, you fair idiot. It'd be great if you had seen that. Him hitting Will Smith back and the two of them wrestling on the floor at the Grammys or wherever it was. It'd be great. And then you have Jada Pinkett that'd come up and be the referee with a big bald fucking head. She's a cunt too. Imagine staying in a relationship, right? Just for convenience. You know, your missus isn't getting dick anywhere, so she's gonna go somewhere else and get it. You know, she wants dick, but you're getting too much dick. You're too busy not giving her the dick. Does that make sense? I'll be honest with you. On television, he couldn't have smacking him back. You know what I mean? The world was watching that. I thought that was fake. It wasn't. No one there. Not in the chair. I am my cry. I don't know about you, but you know my childhood. I grew up listening to this shit. Leaving me lonely still. Lonely still. 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 Did you ever dream about a frog being a king? And then became one. Respect for names and a few of the changes. It's all about me. The story's the old, same old one. Let me go. I to swear, sound of being alone. I am afraid to no one there. Like I said, they don't make music like the way they used to make it. You know, it's too easy now to make music. I was unrecognizable to myself. Then I come off my medication. That's what you call dedication. And now for meditation. What we do without music? Music is like a portal where you go back in time and you reminisce about your ma and dad, and sometimes this is why I play a lot of oldies, because it reminds me of my parents, see. You know, from the night until the end of time. I was raised with music, you know. Like, my dad didn't just have a CB and a radio in the house, he had fucking turntables. Like, and I'm going back to 1982. And I learned how to use turntables because my dad was a DJ in his spare time, you know, and then every spare hour he got when he come home, DJ. Crazy, right? I used to watch him, right? Right, he used to have a few thousand records, right? And he'd go through them all, right? And he'd pick one, and I'd see him writing something down. He'd go through, he'd pick another one. I've a set of Technics in my mum's shed right now. They're there 10 years. I have Technics separates and I have Technics decks there 10 years, getting mould on. Because I fell out of music when my dad died. You know what I mean? I didn't want nothing to do with music. Music wasn't me mate anymore. It's like because my dad died, you know, because it hurt me too much, because music reminds me of my dad. So I stopped listening to it. How crazy is that? I bet you didn't know that. You know, when I got really sick, I couldn't listen to music. And if I was in a place where there was music, I'd rip the speaker off the wall. That's how bad it hurt me when my dad died. I couldn't listen to music again. But you know, now I'm fixed. I feel a lot braver than I used to do. You know, that's me mother when she died. Yeah, you see that? That fucking died. You see, when he died, that died. And I ended up severely sick in a mental institution for 3 months. That's 12 weeks, £600 a day. That's £55,000 a cost. Yeah, add it up. 600 times £600 a day by 92 days. Add it up. Add up 92, £700. £600. Sorry, my bad. Add up 92, £600. Because that's how much it keeps. That's how much it takes. If you get sectioned in the UK, that's how much it costs to keep you in hospital a day. Is £600. £600. That's £55,000 of taxpayers' money to keep me in the hospital. Because I got very sick, you know what I mean? To the point where music was me. I was afraid of music. How bad is that? I was afraid of music because it just reminded me of my dad. And I didn't want to be reminded. I wanted to try forget, you know, but you can be anywhere. You can be stood crossing the road one day and a car will pull up at the red light and the window will be down, they'll be blasting a certain tune, and you can't escape music. You know, it'll find you in the end. I'm on medication. I'll probably be on meds till I die. You know, it is what it is. I don't worry myself with other people's concern anymore. That's not my concern. You can't choose how people think. You know, but you know what? Hang on a minute. We're going back in time here. I'm going back to Dublin. I'm going back to 1992. You ready to go back? DJ, you ready? Go on, give it to me. Who is it? Come on, DJ. Tell me. Yeah. Spinning records wasn't going to make me the money I wanted to make. Neither sitting in an office all day. Wrong. And I didn't realise that, Andrew. You know, I fell out with music because of my dad, bro. He wanted me to be a DJ, Andrew. Just in me, I didn't want. It wasn't for me, bro. I wanted to go to war, you know. I wanted to throw a fucking grenade at an infidel. Where's my fucking charger gone? I was fucking listening to that. You fucking pagan cunt. It's fucking just gone off. Nah, like I said here, I didn't want to sit in I wasn't destined to sit in an office. You know what I mean? I like I said, as a kid, I acquired a lot of skills from a very young age. I learned how to shoot before I learned how to fuck. Do you understand? I learned how to shoot before I shot me load. How about that? I'm just being honest. I learned how to shoot before I learned how to swim. I learned how to shoot before I learned how to ride a bike. I learned how to shoot before I learned how to fight. And I was a good shooter. And here, I was being praised off other geezers who just come back from a war zone, being my uncle and his mates. Yeah, and you know what? You know, in a couple of years, I was as good as some of them at fucking shooting. You know, when you're a kid, you're very good at picking up things. And when you're a kid, you can learn a kid to do anything. Because you need to listen, you need to tell them that what you're about to tell them, they need it to sink into their head, you know. And if they want to succeed in life, they need elders to help them succeed. You see, because your elders have been there and done it. Do you understand? So I've always listened to me elders, and I never answer me elders up because my granny raised me that way. My uncle raised me that way. You know. I don't know why I don't just use the fucking laptop instead. It's like fucking. But yeah, I learned how to shoot before I learned how to ride a bike. You know. And I was a crack shot. You know. Number one, here, you might miss a duck with a rifle, but I tell you what, you won't miss with a fucking shotgun, mate, and buckshot. You know what they did one day, right? I was around 10, and they never let me use a fucking any of the other weapons, only a certain rifle that I was taught how to use. My uncle gave it to me. I used to clean it. I used to take it apart, bit by bit. I'd watch him do it. I'd watch him do his. And he used to say to me, watch me. I'd be taking my eyes off me, slap me in the back of the head. Are you watching me or not, soldier, and all this, you know? And it's like he inspired me. I wanted to be him. You know, we could have put that weapon together blindfolded and taken it apart blindfolded. Leave my fucking hair alone. Me fucking hat. Fuck off, Scott. You cunt. You're always picking on me, will you stop it? Hey, fucking watch yourself, lad. Fucking watch you, or I'll fuck this spanner at you. Okay. Logan Paul, Jake Paul. Is it happening or is it bollocks? Is it official? I tell you one thing, I hate that cunt. You know, I hate Jake Paul. Like, I really dislike him. I'd really like to punch him in the fucking face, but he'd spark me out. You know, I know you are, bro, fuck's sake. Your family in here, Scott. You already know that, bro. That's how you're treated. You know, you're the only Australian mod I have, I know that. Like I said, I don't judge people, I just read them. You know, I'm very good at it. I used to do it for a fucking job and I was very good at it. Very fucking good, me. And remember when I told you, you don't forget how to ride a bike, right? I'm going to, alright, so how about this, yeah? You shoot a deer in the fucking head, a big one with big antlers, you follow it, and when you come upon it, it's on the ground like that. Like that. I took the nose off. You know why? Because I was under pressure to send a shot. My uncle told me, he said, line her up. You want to see the size of this thing, yeah? It was majestic, just standing there, looking so handsome, with big antlers on it, and I couldn't fucking shoot it. I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And I was under pressure, and it's like, you know, because I didn't want to shoot it, I tried to miss. And I missed, all right. I missed his fucking head and hit his nose. You know, honestly, I'll never forget it. And when we found it, there was a little baby fucking one next to it, a little baby gazelle, a little deer. And he just snapped its neck like it was nothing. Smack in the face. That was your fault. How's it my fault? You fucking missed. Well, if you weren't fucking screaming at me to take the shot in the first place, you fucking dickhead, you big adult. I'm a kid. You should know better letting me to use a weapon, you fucking idiot. Come here. Do you want to be in the army or do you want to be in YMCA? Fuck's sake. Now take it again. You know something? See repetition, especially with shooting. It's like, I remember one day, right, I fired a weapon, right, and it recoiled, and it flew out and cracked me in the eye. You know what I mean? And see underneath me eyelid here was a fucking cut. Do you know what it reminded me of? You know when Ben Hatcher knocked out Bobby Kay? You know that injury he had over his eye? That's where it was, right there. Because it's like that. You know what I mean? But I learned how to use a rifle before I learned how to ride a bike. You know, I learned how to shoot before I shot me load. You know, only because me uncle and his friends like to go hunting the odd time, and boys are boys, you know, and they used to take me along with them, and we'd come home with ducks, pheasants, salmon, trout. We're going camping, but really we were going poaching. Pouchy. One of them and I got his nickname from it. I swear to God, right? I grew up, right, as a kid in Bluebell from 4 to 10. And in the flats was a few soldiers, Irish soldiers, you know. They were all stationed, I think, at the back of Euston Station where the army barracks is. You know, they work for that UNICEF, that peacekeeping force. And he went over to Lebanon to help the people over there. And he went over to help them and they were getting shot at. You know, they were putting IEDs in the road to try blow them up. You know, and they were only there to help. Well, here's the thing. I didn't know what posture was. I didn't know what I didn't know what, I didn't know. Do you understand? I thought, like, you can just you know, I just followed them. It's like I was in the van most of the time. It's like when we were going into a place and they always have a way in, you know, and as a kid, like, you're not going to question that, you know what I mean? Like, because nobody in their right mind had approached these group of individuals. There was about 6 of them. Hey, you're a farmer and you see 6 people that have guns and you've got a shotgun. You're only going to get 2 shots, mate. Well, 1. And then you're going to be in really serious trouble. But they were a good group of lads from Bluebell and Inchicore. Most of the lads that me uncle was friends with, his colleagues, you know, they went together, they went away together and they come back together. You know, it's like, and I remember waving me uncle off when he was going away to war, being Lebanon at the time, Beirut. And when he come back, I knew what I wanted to do as a career. I seen him coming off an airplane in Baldonnel Airport. It must have been 1980, between 80 and 82. And I remember them all coming down and them all saluting. And there been, all you can see is nothing but fucking rows and rows of people with Irish flags and mammies, grannies, brothers, sisters, all there crying. You know, and they're coming down like with medals around their neck. You know, I said to me granny, what is it? Hey, Jerry. I said to me granny, that's what I want to do. You know. She said, yeah, but you might get shot over there. I said, so? You know, it's like like I said, me uncle, I looked up to me uncle when I was a kid, not me dad. You know, me uncle was a fucking hero. He was a fucking soldier, do you understand? He went to war to help and free people's liberty and their freedom, you know. And me cousin will tell you when he comes in, Trevor. Me uncle Christy went over there the first time with all his mates, all them from Bluebell, Inchicore, from all over Dublin, Ireland. And they all come back together again the first time. You know, all them. No trouble over there, no casualties, nobody got shot. You know, and that's a success. You know, none of your lads getting injured or hurt over there. Here, I'd take that all day. You know, and then the second time they went over, his best mate was shot in front of him. Derek Smallhorn, rest in peace. Imagine that, seeing your mate being shot and not being able to move, because if you move, you'll be hit. Do you understand? There's one thing getting medals for being bravery, but you don't get medals for being a fucking idiot. You know, and he had to watch his own mate crawl like a dog. Watch his mate crawl like a fucking dog, and he couldn't break cover, otherwise he would have been shot in the head. A sniper would have taken him out. You know, they were getting hit with RPGs, fucking grenades, AK-47s, M16s, fucking every kind of weapon you can imagine they were getting hit with. And there's not enough of them because there's too many Talibanis. You know, they'll make you use your weapon until you have an any. You know, very fucking smart, like, but anyway, the first time they were shot at a lot, but they still come home safe, you know. And like I didn't understand what it meant coming home after being in a war zone and you're coming back and you're in an you're coming off a plane and half of Dublin is there to welcome you home. You know, our lads are home. You know, seeing grannies hugging each other, mammies hugging each other. Do you understand? Fucking families that don't know each other. Fucking. And I said, that's what I want to do. You know, that's what I want to be when I grow up. I want to be like my uncle. I want to get off a plane and people salute me and all that shit. I want that. You know, you can't think of a better job to do. Yeah, but Jude, you might get shot. Good. Someone else is getting shot too. I take me chances. You never forget riding a bike. Remember when I told you I read loads of books as a kid? Now, number one, I don't own the fucking PlayStation or a fucking cunt Xbox. I have laptops. I just don't. I'm not a gamer. You know, I don't play war games. I do certain things not to be triggered. But like I said, as a kid, I already knew what I wanted to be. Either a firefighter or a soldier or a dancer. How gay is that when I think of it? And there's nothing wrong with being a dancer, you know what I mean? It's just it wasn't for me. You know, as a kid, I didn't really know what I wanted. But I know one thing, I wanted to shoot a weapon for a living. You know, I wanted to go over and shoot bad guys, you know, that are doing harm to the world, you know, and if you get killed over there, so be it. You know, it's like defending somebody else's liberty. You can't give more than that, you know, going to a different country to help them and the bastards start shooting at you, you know, and they all look the same at night. Do you understand? Here, alright, I'll give you a fucking example. Right, so you and your mates are doing a patrol through a helm. There's about 7 or 8 years. Next of all, you hear bells, right? That's all you hear over there, right? What they do is they tie the bells on the fucking goats and shit like that so they don't lose them. Everywhere they go, they make that fucking ringing noise. You know, they used to put IEDs on goats and all. I'm fucking telling you, mate. You know, this is how sophisticated they are. Whether it be laying on a road or under a bit of fucking sand or near a bunker, they've mastered IEDs, you know, improvised explosive devices, because, you see, they have the best of the best working for them. You know, munition experts, ammunition experts, you know, that make really amazing things that can blow you to kingdom come, you know, like, and here's the thing, right? We learn from them. And when I mean we, I mean the world. Because it's like what happens is when you get a device, right? So, where's my pen? One sec. Alright, so let's say, yeah, this is the size of a radio. You know your old radio that you'd see them in the 80s with the on the shoulder, right? Okay, this is how I'll simplify it for you, okay? This is what you call a housing unit, okay? Well, I need something. No, sorry, my bad. This is what you call an IED. Okay, this is an improvised explosive device. So, I put this under the road at 6 o'clock one morning, because I know at 10, you and your cunt mates and all their armoured vehicles are going to be coming my way. This buried 2 feet under the ground. There's your fucking aerial. Right, now I can... Now, where's my phone? I can do that. Boom, 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 boom. Brr, brr, boom. Right, so this is what they do. So this is an IED, right? Now, this is what you call a housing unit. Inside this housing unit, you have a power supply, a timer, a detonator, a trip switch, and you have a shitload of plastic explosive, and you bang it in the road 2 feet underneath you. Now, they have pressure plates on some of these devices. As soon as anything goes over it and then comes off it, it's just going to go click, bang. Right, so what they do is they get a housing unit. Now, without a power supply, it's no good, right? You need power, right? Okay, being batteries, simple thing like that, okay? Housing unit, power supply, detonator, timer, trip switch, and about a pound of fucking plastic explosive, or 2 pounds, and stick it in the road. But leave a little bit for a little aerial sticking out, and I can phone that cunt and blow it up there. While your convoy is cruising over it, I'm gonna blow you to bits, you cunt. For all the kids you've killed. Yeah. Or you put one of them in a fucking car and drive the fucking thing to a fucking a patrol. You know what I mean? And some of them believe that when they go to jihad, a lot of these are jihadists, right? Radicals, you know, infidels, I call them, Talibanis, and they all look the same at night, believe me. Like, okay, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, you're looking up at the stars and you see a shooting star and you can hear goats. Ding, ding, the fucking bells, mate. I ain't taking no fucking... Yeah, I ain't taking no risk. I'm not taking a risk. No, fucking not, mate. I saw you from a distance. I thought you were a riot. But when I got up closer, I nearly fucking died, mate. Get up out of that. So I'm going to give you an example, right? Alright, 1 second. So, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're looking at the stars. Next of all, you hear ding, ding, ding. And as you come around the corner, all you see is that. Right? Like that. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not waiting or hesitating, because hesitation will get you killed. Yeah, you're neutralising the fucking threat, mate. And then the next day you realise, sorry, mate, he was a fucking normal civilian, but here, he had a fucking gun in his hand. It wasn't a fucking gun, you idiot, it was a fucking stick. Or I'm sorry. Tell the fucking family you're sorry, don't tell me you're sorry. Oh, here, it's all right. We'll give you $3,500 saying that we're really sorry and you will not bring further charges or you won't pursue this allegation. That's how much your life is worth over there. £3,500, yeah? And at night, they all look the fucking same. Holding staffs, it's just like holding a fucking weapon, do you understand? And you can't take no chances. You know, what are you going to do? Wait for someone to shoot you because you think he's not made. If I see a fucking ant in your hand, even if it's a water gun, I'm not taking a chance. You know, because if there's a threat in front of me and I don't neutralise it, my lads and the lads I'm with could get blown up and No, it's a camera stand, Scott. Believe it or not, it just reminds me of something, that's all. Like, it's just like an example, Scott. You know, over there what happens is, you kill somebody, your boss will pay $3,500 to the family, and no more be said about it, and that's it. Hello, this is Spanner Watch. How's it going? We've got 15 minutes left. And going forward, I'm going to do a couple of episodes of Spanner Watch, because I'm watching a few people to come in my channel, and as soon as they come in, your fucking spanner is going. I already have my team, and like I said, I have a duty of care to the people that come in and out of here, and you might not think that, but here, like I said, look what happened last week, Lena. Remember when you rang me, when you sent me that message that day and you sounded a bit upset? That fucking upset me, and I promised you, what did I say? When that cunt comes in, hey, I'll be taking that off her. And in all fairness, she come in the other day and I timed her out for a day. So she is going to come back in here without a spanner, and I'm going to block her. Don't fuck up my mods. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're a mod and you fuck with one of my mods. Like I said, Lena was my very first mod. How about that? And yeah, my very first one. Imagine that. It's not for me to say, Scott, but she upset Lena, getting her trolled and all and shit like that. And Lena doesn't look for trouble, bro. She's not like that. You know, she's a very gentle soul. You know what I mean? And I treat her like my little fucking sister, because I know a little bit about her, and she trusts me. Do you understand? And she when I say trust me, she let me into her fucking head and told me a bit about her personal life, and I give her a coping strategy or two that she uses every fucking day. You know, when people come in here and put a number in the chat, see that? That's worth more than money and profit and all that shit. You know, it's like when you get people that use that strategy that you were given over 18 years ago, like my psychiatrist taught me a few things. He taught me coping strategies. He said to me, Jude, do you keep a diary? I said, yeah. Now, this is a long time ago. He said, every day you wake up, give yourself a mark from 1 to 10. 1 being your lowest mood and 10 being your highest. Okay, and every day you wake up, just put a number on your calendar. And then when you look back on it, you can say, rather than writing down or explaining in the chat that you're fucking suicidal, you're not coping too well and shit like that, and you're thinking of harming yourself, whereas you might feel comfortable giving it to me a different way. So if I say, well, tell you what, listen, I don't want to upset you anymore. Okay, I need you to trust me. If you want me to help your mental health, I need you to trust me. I've had 93 evaluations. You're not talking to somebody that's just had 1 or 2 appointments with psychiatrists. I've had 93 evaluations in my lifetime. Half of my lifetime ago, I realised that psychology was my field, it was for me. So I learned about my brain. I studied psychology for 4 years. I got a degree. My son studied the same psychology degree and got science and social studies. You know, and psychology has learned me that your brain releases endorphins and serotonin and adrenaline. Now, you don't be here. Your body can produce you know, sertraline. Your body can produce, what's that fucking drug called? Oh, forget the drug. But anyway, I know one thing, right? So my psychiatrist started telling me about my brain and how complex it was. And then a doctor told me that your brain stores half your memory, like 50% of your memory bank. Morning, shoot. But I've learned a lot. And listen, like I said, yeah, I didn't come on YouTube to make money. I don't ask you to hit the like button. I come on here to save fucking people's souls and lives. And I've managed to save a few people's life. Do you understand? I have people that reach out to me on Instagram all the time and say, Jude, I'm fucking really struggling with my mental health and I don't know what to do. You know, I can't talk to my family. I can't talk to me girl. I can't talk to me mates. I don't want to worry them. You know, what do I do? And like I said, yeah, what I do is community service. And there's a community on YouTube that have mental health issues, and it's not my fight. You understand? But I remember when I come on here, nobody helped me. And all the English channels steamrolled me because they don't like Irish channels getting any traction. Well, here, you shouldn't listen to me. I watch and look at the algorithms and the analytics, and you know what? My doctor, I'll tell you this, my psychiatrist told me I'd be a great psychiatrist, counsellor, therapist. My small Irish channel is more consistent than some of these big English channels that have made 400 videos. I've made 3,500. I've nearly 3,500 subs, and I've made over 3,600 videos. There's no Irish small channel like mine. And at the moment, mine's flying without. I don't praise myself. You understand? But you have to understand, I did this purposely to connect with an Irish community. And I was so naive, I didn't realise I'd be connecting with other communities. America, Australia, fucking Canada. You know, everywhere. And I didn't realise it. And because of it, I've made a few friends. You know, now I don't need to make friends. I've got plenty. But for instance, see Straight Jacket. He's from fucking Australia. You know. So we have Australia watching, even if it's only one person fucking watching, they're watching. Lena is from Scotland. You know, and she's Protestant. I couldn't give a fuck what religion you are. Me little sister's a Protestant, Rangers fan. Do I hate her? Do I fuck? You know, it's just like I've no time for people that hate people just because they're specifically Catholic or Protestant. You know, it doesn't matter whether you're Catholic or Protestant. And living in the UK has learnt me that, you know, when I was on my knees and I had no money or no fuck all, it was English people that helped me. You understand? And it's like, I was taught as a kid to hate the English. You know, I'm a fucking Republican. So me family. You know, I'm talking about, listen, I can go back 100 years. You know, and me fucking family. I have a Republican family. They're all Republican on me ma's side. Jew McDonald's and I'm dumb. Goramila maha good in you come. Chucky ala, Erin Gabra, Oglana Erin, and shout out to my man and da. Now, you can have it in Irish if you want, you see, because I always knew I'd have this advantage. Now, I used to look, there was a few Irish channels I used to watch. I used to watch Rowan and Holden Official and Fighting Irish Jerry. Now, at the time, as far as I'm concerned, they were the best two channels in their circle. But I'm not in their circle, I'm in my own circle, and I have a small little Irish channel that's growing and growing and growing and growing. And there's a few Irishmen that don't like it. A few of them don't like it because I make too many shorts. You know what I mean? Well, Leo, that's the reason why you're on 800 subs and I'm on nearly 3,500. You see, because I put the work in. I'm doing community service for free. I don't get paid for this. You know, but I get, my payment is nourishment, and I get nourishment out of people saying to me that I've saved their life because I'm brave and courageous and I'm not a tough guy, a hard man or a fighting man. But here, my mates will tell you I was a bit off key half of my life ago, and I have shot people on my baby's life. I didn't mean to. Well, you know, I was a bad person many years ago. That's all you need to fucking know. Now, listen, Scott, the people that come in and out on a daily basis, there's people that come in and out here that have alcohol problems, drug problems. They won't admit it. They have mental health issues as well. And even if you don't like me, I can help your mental health. But you need to let me in your head first. You know, my doctor did this with me. He said, Jude, I need you to let me in here. I said, and how am I supposed to do that? You know what I mean? Put me fucking head forward. What are you going to do? Mount me head or something? He said, no. He said, but if I told you I could give you coping strategies that are going to make your days easier, would you do it? I said, fucking right, I'd do it. He said, right, shut up. He said, I'm going to give you a coping strategy. Every day you wake up, give yourself a number from 1 to 10. 1 being your lowest mood and 10 being your best. That's one coping strategy. Listen, you know the way people will always say to you, are you all right? And you always go, yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay. I'm grand. When you say to somebody you're all right, they're not going to say, no, I'm fucking not. You know, when we tend to say, yeah, I'm all right and what have you, well, fuck that. If you come in my life and you've tried to end your fucking life one time in your life, you're really struggling with your mental health, you don't have to tell everybody your story. All you need to do is put a number in the chat. You know, work with me. I can't do it on my own. It's like, but like I said, I grew this little channel purposely for the mental health community, not just the Irish, the English as well, Catholic and Protestant. You see, I don't have hatred in my heart. I used to hate Protestants. How are you, Gavin? I used to hate proddies. Yeah, proddy bastard, you big orange cunt, you. Hey, one of me good fucking friends got out on the Good Friday Agreement, and I made a video. Lena, you seen it, didn't you, me mate? For God and for Ulster. You know, and well, like that. He's always calling me a Fenian bastard and all, like, you know, but we, what? Part of the community, you know, and the housing estate where my ma is, there's a community spirit. We have the biggest travelling community numbers on our housing estate. There's more settled travellers that live in Beswick than anywhere else in Manchester. There's about 6 or 7 families, and I'm like that with all of them. Thanks for coming in, Andrew. But anyway, listen, I'm gonna fuck off. Well, bro, I try not to do the devil's work. You know, it's like I've been given a second chance. You know, like I said, I never thought I'd get suicide down my head, because when you have 2 near misses, it's like sometimes, like, I do think, you know, if me pain's like this, what's it going to be like in another fucking 2 years? You know, and I keep hearing Dave Courtney in my head saying that about it not being pleasant, and yeah. Yeah, I'd like to ask somebody something. Dan, Fight and Talk UK, if you're ever watching my channel and you watch this, do me a favour, will you? Cut me out of the live. The whole live, cut me over and send Dave Courtney's family that live we did together, where he was laughing and stuff. You know, because the last memory they had with our brother is shooting himself, and you have a video, your very first live you did, me, you, Dave Courtney was on the panel, the night you fucked it up. But he was laughing that night, he was even bullying me. I was getting bullied in the back by him. He's like, yeah, mush. What's happening with your mate? I said, listen, it's not my fucking fault. You know what I mean? He's not my mate. I'm just a guest. Because, like I said, at the time, I was friends with a guy that wanted to have a big fighting channel on here. You know, and at the time, he went down and he recorded Dean Lynch Ward versus Decker Heggie, didn't he, Dan? I was supposed to go down with him. And I was like, me bollocks, mate, I'm not going down. You know what I mean? He's like, why not? I was like, because he's a fucking rapist, mate. And we fell out after that. I was supposed to own a quarter of his channel, you know. And he had a plan. And, you know, like I said, when it comes to fighting, I'm a big fan. You know, and I can throw the odd kick here and there, or the odd right hand, left hand, you know. And like I said, I've learned a lot of things from a lot of people. And anything I've ever learned, it's off people. How you, I mean, it's like this, right? When I was growing up, yeah, I had a tendency to pay attention, not in school, but when I was at, you know, if somebody's doing something or they're fixing something or they're building something, I used to watch. Do you understand? Watch them. Watch how they do it. And that's the only way to improve, by failure. The more times you fail in life, the more you learn. Like I said, look at, even if you don't like me, we all have mental health issues, and it's like, I'm an ex-addict. I'm in recovery 30 years. I'm an ex-heroin addict, an ex-cocaine addict, crack addict, tablet addict, gas sniffing, petrol sniffing, glue sniffing motherfucker as a kid. You know, and I did it to try forget, because I couldn't get certain things out of my head, and I just, you know what I mean? It's like, I think that's why I turned to drugs, you know, because I couldn't deal with me past. It just overwhelmed me, you know what I mean? And I wasn't ready to deal with it, in all fairness, you know. But like I said, since I've come off the medication, every time I hear the fire brigade, it makes me anxious, and it reminds me of that day in 1979 when I did that. And my brother and sister ended up dying in that fire. It fucking destroyed me. It destroyed me mother and my father. My father had to go and identify them kids. You know what I mean? And all throughout my life, I've never been able to get over it and face it. And 2 years ago, I faced it. You know, and now I don't look at it that way. You know, it's sad, like, because it's like 3 weeks after this photo was taken, he was dead. You know, like, that's my little brother. Like, 3 weeks after that, he died in that fire. You know what I mean? It's like, shout out to me dad. Like, hail. But that's me dad. Look, 2 turntables beside him. But, yeah, so guys, listen, I'm gonna fuck off and make some breakfast for me and me missus. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and make some breakfast for me and me missus. I don't know what you think on Logan Paul, Jake Paul. I know it's gonna be another fucking scripted fight. You know, I hate that cunt, I do. So guys, listen to me. I need your help. If any of you have any props, like a book, a magazine, a poster, like I said now, like see things like this, you might not use, send them to me post office. I have a target to hit, and the target is 5,000 subs in 3 years. 18 months, I'm on 3,360 odd, climbing. So that means I am less than 1,600 away from my target. And I said I'd do it. Shout out to the gobshite in Cork who said 5 years ago you were going to get 7,000 subs, didn't you, in 2 years? And you're still on 1,500. Hey, I might be an ex-fucking addict and this and that, but here I grew my channel, didn't I? On my own, didn't I? Hey, on my own. A few people shared it. But like I said, you see in here, listen, I want to fill this fucking place. If you've got a cap that you don't wear, if you've got a flag, it could be anything, you know. It's like, send it to me and I'll stick it in here. I've loads of props. I just need to fix the place up properly, but, you know, and if you don't want to do that, you can fucking buy me coffee all day long if you want. But, like I said here, this has been a hard fucking job. Like the last 18 months, guys, you have no idea how hard it is to get your first 100 subs. Do you know how hard? It's solid, right? And you know what? How mad is this? I had a channel. It took 4 years, and I only had 600 and odd subs. In 4 years, Fighting Back United, 600 subs. That was it. I used to go on the fucking cesspit. Shout out to Sunnyvale. You better that. Go on, Sunnyvale. Shout out to Shooter and all the boys up there, wherever it may be. But guys, listen, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna stick some breakfast on. But I've been having a good think, right? And it's like, I have a few of me mates that have asked me, can they come on my stream yard? And I'm thinking, hang on a minute. I asked you a couple of years ago and you said no. And now you're reaching out to me asking me, can you come on my channel? No, you fucking can't. No. You see, because you wouldn't come on when I wanted you to come on. I don't need you to come on my channel for it to grow. And I'm going to prove that this year. I'm doing a total 360. I'll prove to you I don't need to do panels for this channel to grow. Like I said, 18 months, 3,360 odd subs. 3,600 videos, don't doubt the dubs. And that's what happened, Mr. Tubbs. You underestimated the dubs. You see, when I come on YouTube 6 years ago, I looked at all the Irish channels that were there. And now we are, where are they now? Where are they now? They're all gone, ain't they? That was in our circle. Who's the only one left? Who's the only one left? That would be me. Hey, and I told you, I'll have one of the biggest, smallest YouTube channels on here. In our circle. I'll have the biggest Irish channel in our circle. Do you understand? And I have good people coming fucking in and out of my channel, yeah. I know how to grow a channel. Let me tell you this, motherfucker, yeah. If I can reach it, I can breach it. And if I can breach it, I can teach it. And if I can teach it, I'll fucking meet you. I think we leave it there. So thanks everybody for coming in. But know this, beware. I'm not a fan of the hammer. I am not a fan of the hammer. But tonight we are going to talk about a spanner. Spanner watch. Or spanner wars, which one? Part 1 tonight. Due diligence. That's J-U-D-E fucking diligence. Thanks for coming in, guys. Shout out to Sunnyvale, sorry. And like I said, without you coming in and out of the bleeding live, there'd be no point in doing it. But I want you to know something. I don't make money off this. You know, it's like a few people have saved their fucking life. It's like, you know, it's like, I'm not going to say who, but last year I had 2 men and 2 women that have tried to take their life, yeah? And just before they done it, they rang me and I had to plant a seed in their head. If you trust me, yeah, I can fucking help you. Fuck everybody else and fuck whether you think it's stupid here. I've had 93 evaluations. I know what I'm talking about. Okay? Everything is about presentation. When you go in front of 4 fucking doctors, right? If you're getting sectioned, there's 4 people in front of you. 2 psychiatrists. Okay? An administrator. Okay? And then just a witness. It's like, and I've been through that 93 times in 40 odd years. Me doctor told me I'd make a great psychiatrist, a great counsellor, a great therapist, and I swear that on my baby's life. You know, and I can help you, even if you don't like me. Like I said, every day you wake up, right? Or even when you come in here, if you've had a bad weekend and you don't feel like talking about it, or just put a number in between 1 and 10. That way, then you don't have to explain to the whole group why you're so upset. Just give me a number between 1 and 10 and I can work with that. You know, like I said, if you hurt yourself, okay, and if you take your life, you can't talk to your friends, family, loved ones. If you take your life, this is what's going to happen. You're going to hear a knock at the door. And you're going to go and answer it, and a couple or 2 of them are going to do that. And that's how you know someone belonged to you is dead. You know why? Because they couldn't speak about it. I couldn't talk to my family about it. I couldn't talk to anybody about it. If I told my brother I was thinking of killing myself, what's he going to do? He's going to keep an extra eye on me. Do you understand? Whereas if you don't tell anybody, that's how you know they're serious. And when you have near misses, this is what we call it in the mental health community when you failed suicide, when you survived suicide. It's a near miss. That's what it was. But when people don't leave a note, that's how you know they're dead serious. ALD, good morning. But guys, listen to me. I have to bounce. Thanks for coming in. I'll be back on about 2 o'clock. Yeah, I'm going to go make some breakfast. So, good meal of Mahagut for coming in and Cade meal of Vulture. Jude McDonald's and I'm done. Good meal of Mahagut. In you come. Chucky la, Erin Gabra, Oglan Erin, and shout out to your pa. You know, thy kingdom will be done. From the start, I told Pablo, build it, and they will come. And now look, and by the time I'm done, I'll have the biggest Irish channel in our circle. Do you understand? In our circle. You know, our little circle, I'll have the biggest Irish fucking channel. You know why? Because I have 90% of Ireland behind me, you see, because I've never called anyone out. I just turn up, that's it. Right, good night, good evening, good morning. Thanks everyone for coming in, and I'll see you later.